Good evening and welcome back to Newsworthy. I'm Hannah Flahan.
And I'm Twyla Hunt. We have a host of interesting, completely true stories for you tonight, so stay tuned.
You know what? National politics are boring. Let's be like Mr. 305 and make this shit worldwide with an international segment. Kim Jong-un is infamous for his cult of personality, human rights abuses, and looking eerily like my biker ex-boyfriend. But the North Korean dictator has a soulful side too.
Recently ignored in global conversations, Kim has channeled his feelings of loneliness and isolation into 9 tracks on his stirring new LP, Underdeveloped.
Even more shocking than a despot dropping an album is that it's an absolute bop. Seriously, Twy, his single, The Kim Within Me, f***ing rocked me.
Well, real fans will get down to the house-inspired Rodman and Me, or at least his epic diss track, Vlad on Me Nads.
Queen, calm your ass down. Underdeveloped has received international acclaim and is already breaking chart records. Better yet, Kim announced a winter world tour at his recent Tiny Desk concert.
Let's hope he goes easy on the pyrotechnics.
Ooh. In a study released last month by the American Association of Teachers, it was revealed that an irresponsible 99% of elementary school students believe that Christopher Columbus landed here on the Mayflower and founded Thanksgiving. In response, Columbus held a press conference in which he claimed to have also discovered other shit, including IKEA, endless breadsticks, and the fucking clitoris.
Oh, yeah, the clitoris.
Twyla, do you not know where the clitoris is?
Of course I do. It's like the old saying goes, elbows and knees are cool, fingers and toes are hit or miss, but open your mouth and go down south, and you'll find the magical clitoris.
Pause. Do you think that the clitoris is that dangly thing in the back of your throat?
What do you think I am, stupid? That's the penis.
For the first time ever, we got some good news about the Catholic Church. Let's turn over to Lauren Pies and their interview with Pope Francis.
His Holiness Pope Francis is many things. Supreme Pontiff, Bishop of Rome, Zaddy, but there's a side of himself he has kept hidden for too long. Is that right?
Correct, Madam of Pies. As God is my witness, I, Pope Francis of Rome, am pansexual. Like Jesus himself, I love thy neighbor, whether they be of Adam, Eve, or anywhere in between.
Congratulations, Frank. You must realize how historic this is, especially given the Church's stance on queer rights.
Those puffed up queens are so passé, you dig? If God didn't want me to be queer, then why did he make me slay? Ooh. Ah. Pop, pop, pop.
Pop off, Your Holiness. Have the other bishops accepted your sexuality?
They act like little beast boys at first, so I told them to wake up. I'm here. I'm queer. Deal with it, mamas.
So they're down to clown?
Eventually, but in return, I had to legalize stoning. Whoopsies.
You know, you remind me of the Pope.
Why? 'Cause I'm gay?
No, because you're a bitch.
Well, speaking of bitches, after the long-anticipated Five Nights at Freddy's movie release, it has become clear that common courtesy and etiquette in theaters are ideas of the past. The movie premiered over Halloween weekend after months of previews and quickly became the #1 horror film of this year.
But the long-awaited release revealed a darker reality. The days of respecting others' movie-going experiences are gone. We've received reports of fans relentlessly singing the franchise's theme song, loudly stating their guesses at what will happen next, and even telling bad jokes for the whole theater to hear. At one late-night showing, a brawl broke out when one group of friends tried to perform the movie Rocky Horror style for the rest of the audience.
Have you seen the movie yet, Hannah?
Yes, and a girl a few rows in front of me said smash every time Josh Hutcherson appeared on screen. Like, same, but keep it to yourself, girl. I'm trying to watch a movie.
I don't know, I'm more of a chica girl personally.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
As you may know, the Queen of Christmas, Mariah Carey, released her hit song, All I Want for Christmas Is You, 29 years ago. Annually, this song litters the streets across our nation. This catchy tune begins to spew from everyone's mouths the very second Thanksgiving ends. But what if I told you Mariah Carey has completely unthawed earlier than anticipated? That's right, the Queen of Christmas has already begun defrosting. Here's a picture of Mariah spotted in the Boston Commons. The source, unknown. This is a frightening sight to see for the common Thanksgiving lovers in the country.
Peruse the Boston Commons after sunset to discover the city's underground rap scene. I'm sorry, I think the teleprompter messed it up. I think it meant rat scene. Meet Ratrick Swayze. He's got a killer little rat bod and a sexy glint in those beady eyes. He can be typically spotted performing on the steps of the bandstand, bribing park goers to be in attendance with the cheese they sell at 7-Eleven. And this little firecracker is Velvetica. Her sun is in Pisces, her moon is in Libra, and her tail is infected after that guy who draws $1 portraits attempted to give her a stick and poke. And Hank over here, why, he's the last rat of the night. The rat that scurries by right after you remark, didn't see any rats tonight, with a little wiggle of his tail and a wink.
Redmond Sox V, the founder of the Red Sox, died last week at 157, but not before throwing out a little curveball. He buried treasure under the pitcher's mound of Fenway Park. Bostonians immediately took to the diamond, digging up the treasure aimlessly, but what they found was unexpected. A single coupon for half off a small hot coffee at Dunkin'. One security guard commented on the matter.
Maybe the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. Oh, hey, buddies. Whoa.
Rest in peace, Steve.
In a groundbreaking technological development, the CVS in 2B Alley has implemented an artificial intelligence system in their self-checkout counters that will instantly and brutally judge you for your purchases. For more on this story, we turn to Ellie in the field. Take it away, Ellie.
Thanks, Twyla. Now let's see if we can get some Emersonians to tell us about how this change has affected their shopping experience.
I was just trying to buy my Doritos and my beef jerky, and this checkout counter started shouting at me. He was like, lay off the junk food, you sloppy you pig, you little pig boy.
I went to get Ben & Jerry's Boston cream pie topped for my gerbil, Frederica Melissa, and her two sons, Mort and Winston, which I do on the first Thursday of every single month.
Yeah, so like pretty much every weekend I go into this CVS right here. I get two things. I get a big bag of Chester's Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and then I get those those little fingertip condoms. They're like this big. I get a packet of those. I go back to my apartment. I lay a top down on the ground, and then I open up the bag of the Cheetos because you got to open up that one first. Pig. So I open up the big bag, and I take the condoms. I slip them over my fingers. And then I just go,
And as I scanned it, the Boston cream pie topped, the machine told me it smelled gerbil stink on me, which doesn't make sense because 1, the machine doesn't have a nose, and 2, Frederica Melissa smells like roses, not gerbil stink.
Yeah, so when the self-checkout machine asked me all these questions, I divulged all the information, and then the darndest thing happened, it exploded.
Well, this was a huge mistake. Back to you, Hannah.
I'm never going to be able to unhear that.
Yeah, maybe AI isn't so bad after all. Honestly, I think it was being too nice. As Emerson students living on campus may know, there has been a tremendous amount of fire department calls to the little building as students are what they call chefing it up in the dorm kitchens. To talk about this ongoing issue, famous angry British chef Gordon Ramsay has come to Emerson to give his 2 cents on the subject. Kai is with him now. Kai, take it away.
Thanks, Hannah. So, Gordon, I believe you're familiar with the little building communal kitchen issues, correct?
Oh, these students fucking stupid. My gran could cook better than these boneheads.
Oh, okay. So it seems like you have a lot of resentment towards this topic. Now, we've heard something about freshmen are calling grilled cheese Thursdays. It consists of 2 slices of Pepperidge Farm white bread, Kraft cheddar cheese, and mayonnaise. Here's a picture of one of the grilled cheeses produced by those oh-so-cheesy Thursdays. What do you think about—
Are you mental? The cheese looks like toxic scum on a stagnant pool. You dick.
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm a little nervous to show you the next one. This is a steak that was burnt in one of the floor's kitchens, and the fire department, again, was called.
You called it a steak. It's fucking burnt, but it's still raw. I can hear it mooing. It looks like my granddad's left foot, your fucking disgrace.
Okay, well, we're gonna wrap this up because I'm fearing for my life.
Don't fuck me. Your limpy cigarettes have more flavor than your food, you fucking dicks. Get out. Get out.
I'm sorry, what?
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Get out. Get out.
Well, that went well. So just use the vent in the kitchen or just stop cooking because Gordon will get you. Here at Newsworthy, we pride ourselves on our high standard of journalistic integrity. However, with that being said, we may have hired a rat. The Ding Dong Hour, a competing news show, has been running stories eerily similar to ones pitched in our writing meetings. Funnily enough, our own staff writer, Darlie Chesjardins, also writes for the Ding Dong Hour. Coincidence?
I think not. To try and crack this bastard, we've used our entire $15 budget to hire the finest private investigator north of the Mississippi. Let's hope this goes smoothly.
Hi, Anna. I'm private investigator Mickey Flick, and I'm here with NewsWorthy's permanent cuck boy, Darley Jargons. Let's come over here. All right. Let's see what he wants to say. Anything you want to say?
Who the hell are you?
I'm the Flick. The following story ran in the ding-dong hour. Griff the lion trapped in the salt mines. But our team was the only one with that information.
Wait, Griff the lion is trapped in a salt mine?
Silence, fool! Did you or did you not leak the story to the ding-dong hour?
I would never!
Shit! This kid is good.
God, you're like the worst private investigator ever!
I am not. Last week when Hannah and I were leaking the stories to the ding-dong hour, she told me that I was the smartest PI she's ever met. And then she helped me with my times tables.
Wait, what did you just say?
What? Big boys need help with math too.
No. Did you just admit to leaking the stories with Hannah to the Ding Dong Hour?
Well, looks like I gotta go. It's nice to meet you. All right.
Man, what the hell? Well, another head scratcher solved. Back to you, Twyla, and Narc.
In an unprecedented event, President of Pan Am Coriolanus Snow has overthrown President Jay Bernhardt as Supreme Leader of Emerson College. In his first move, Snow announced No Nick November, an event suspiciously similar to the Hunger Games in which 26 of Emerson's grubby freshmen must battle to see who can last the longest without vaping. Let's hand it off to our field correspondent Ellie to see how those little pricks are doing.
It's been 15 days since the official start of No Nick November, and things are looking pretty bad out here. 2 of the Floor 11 tributes have already resorted to sucking the exhaust out of tailpipes, and 1 tribute from Floor 6 has discovered that he might have an oral fixation. So let's say hi there.
I thought it was just the nicotine that I was addicted to, but I think I just like putting things in my mouth. Lollipops, or toothpicks. I'd kill a man for a blicky right now.
We live in constant fear of the vape ape. I heard that he's in the commons swinging from tree to tree, confiscating left and right. You know, I have no idea if he's real or not, but it's an absolutely terrifying thought. Last time I heard, he doesn't have an Emerson ID, so he can't get into LB, right? Right?
One student, Cat Piss Everclear, wasn't originally selected for the event, but once she found out that her plug was, she knew she had to step in. How's it going, Cat Piss?
It was like the trolley problem, an ethical dilemma. Either I let Patty the plug be selected and let down hundreds of my friends, or I take her place and save them all. It was easy, really. And now, as a favor, I gets my for free. What? Oh, baby!
Beautiful hair.
I can't believe this is our second to last episode together.
I know. You're going to LA for that internship program, right?
I actually decided against that. You know about the SAG-AFTRA strike, right? Guess who has 2 thumbs and is going to be the #1 scab in all of Hollywood?
The strike ended like last week.
What? Fuck! My 5-year plan is fucked!
You were gonna scab for 5 years?
Thank you for joining us tonight. If you want to see a live stream where I get drunk and fight a raccoon on Thirsty Thursday, make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at news__worthy. Once again, I'm Twyla Hunt.
And I'm Hannah Flahan. And remember, any story can be news, but not every story can be newsworthy.